Hi, Memo Akwaba, and from Quick Answers Ghana. Now, just like our name says, there are some questions a lot of you have out there, especially about life insurance policy. Now, insurance is one of the many things that need a lot of understanding. You will sign up into a life insurance policy. By the time for you to reclaim or get your claims, so today we are going to sit down with an insurance manager, and then we are going to take a look at 10 things you need to consider before you sign up to life insurance policy. And you do I say what tiasie and some what the ones akwa say we your life insurance policy ediama nipa. In this conversation you be defining what an insurance is, you be defining life insurance, and then again you be the 10 most important things are and of course there is a live case study in so ye some of the cases are the National Insurance Commission for them and the kwan first so betimi solve this issue. So if you are ready, join me. Let's go have a discussion. Life insurance in general. You can be a life insurance. Why you doing?
Okay. Intimidation. Insurance, one friend free same bra. Insurance. Said they can train in chiba. I say usro bibi. Na unim se bibi betimi ato. Na odo ho upe bibi a odo ho beto so. I say adekona usro no e happen a when you be then abo ho ban akushin. Right. So that is insurance in general. Now insurance na hold on be ni say ye ni pay ye quite properties. Property ni say bia bi betimi ayi property na free ho through accident means. They say bia ofie betimi ahye. They say car dia ye kan betimi nya kwanhia na car no be hia na konfo be wia. Eno so wo ho. Even your back insurance club say health insurance. You say nam ho betimi ayare akwa hospital nti na o so agye atum say yenye universal national health insurance policy a yenyi na ye ka so bia fa no ho to so say wo yare a say health insurance to 20 cedis a you so yare na kwa yare sabia sika na bia doctor betra ma on bitimi akobia 100 cedis 200 cedis sata na bia sika ni ho but 20 na utua ye ni nti no cover for 100 and 200 and 500 enti wo say wodwin say bi betimi asi ana wo ye nhehya ato ho. Because when you say they are hochereba, looking at insurance cannot replace, let me say in fact, it preventing the actual thing from happening. Okay. Yeah, real no health insurance. Okay. Insurance in prevent say on yare. And you say my insurance into media. And I say my insurance into any accident. Okay. But some money na is here. The bano financial implication. Yeah. Sikasam. Yeah. So it is a no and I would do transfer obi. So insurance in its raw sense we say a transfer of risk. Okay. And that risk is called to cost. So risk is equal to cost. Yeah. It is the cost that you are transferring to someone else who is ready to take your risk. So no what take your cost no. Then the partner says, okay, I'm taking your cost. I'm going to charge you for this.
Based on the what they buy
based on the rest now they ban your exposure no meju say wobetimi atua bosumi bia afi bia wo say an wo say na enya adwuma okay fabra sa de chronosia bra bisuma boss aka no ama right sa insurance te wo say wo hwa bank ni insurance ebuwa difference no ye very wide na oba life na wo di nipa dua na si ho timi say enema we bre betimi ato. We are not talking about even property. We're talking about wo and wo busia and wo family. We say no more betimi ato. Ade betimi ato ye say. Me na me eja. Bi ofie, me koba na fie, bibi koso. Ma dwen hu say ade ba ko betimi ato me ha me fie ni say betimi ewu me ankasa. Say me wu na me nkoma what will happen to me in me mofra? What will happen to my family? Their dreams. Intene me ko ye insurance bi akova me. Say me ni ho a cost. Rest na economics say it's got to cost. Cost because me ni ho a nkra ne besu kakra. Obi a o yire besu kakra. Na so so ni say 500,000 bi da ba bi a.
Osu a obepepele ni so.
No ko sem ye no maso a. Obetimi de aye de so de ye. So they will not even miss me so much. because on be film say mini ho but don't be here on
the school fees we say anka wo Agyei na wuyi ba chop money daily we say we de ba ko yare yemfa no ko hospital ni mu ano waye bibie si ho a wo Agyei woni ho mpo no ma woni say wechi
so we see say chi ba na ye de country no e no ye one e bi susu beti aka say oh me ma me mo nyinyini e bia na o ma firim so a ye sika wo ba fi o mo so o mo kɔ na emom so no ye process ya na ye fa phone so papa kwa ye sika ye fa no kɔ share mortuary ye nkoyi no adaka bibia bibia iska enti ano so no eduru ha bia me nya sika nti mi kɔ ye nsi achi ba bi same maame anam papa free mu na me nua bi anase me hu kani anam me ba bi free mu a me nya bibi so da ye den e bokra mase ese nsi ye kwa cha mu maame yi oh
when I was say maame ba kan say we show a bit
yes so it was a cofa no so ye den and the account no so betimi adane e de ama insurance for
right
it you can life insurance na e bo okra me was one kasa enye wo na be but sesi a wo ahoden me koba but betimi anya kwanhia bi a betimi anya total incapacitation mintimi nya hwe biu because my friend Bob say obey invalid
okay
utimi nya hwe
yeah
but you can do insurance for permanent disability permanent total permanent disability say me ye madwuma ya how be to me na me free mu a insurance company ma me say kabotin we say about
when free mu but we get disabled
invalid you just say can so ma me and also so ye den ho wo hwe say bia me da ache me mofra be do university na say the education ko any more eden and the insurance so am say life insurance be say am opportunity say
right
you can even also be saving towards on future and you say bia ban say 5 years we do university me 5 years insurance e bedru ho no wanya sika bi but we be catch say oh and me fa kwa ye bia savings
yes
no
so, I didn't know
so the you can do the savings. I mean I'm giving you options,
yes,
but in insurance it's not just about savings, then it will not be insurance.
Okay,
so even though me yes education policy ama me ba no, there's what we call a death benefit in the policy now. We say investment, you know.
Okay.
There's insurance component in it.
In the life, in the education,
policy now, we say investment, you know. There is an insurance component.
What does it mean?
What it means is that, Mama, I have 5 years now. Me yes our policy, no. 5 years, maybe I met you, be 2 years. Never.
I cut 3 years short.
I cut 3 years. So 2 years, no. Maybe I met you, there be 100 cities. Say na met you, me contribute.
Yeah.
But the insurance component, the money different from other maybe financial savings. And they say, even though mature 2 years, me started policy on my death benefit of even the sum assured now can be say 5 years now can be yeah, they are mommy.
Sum assured. So which means that say me baba your policy, maybe education policy for me ma. There is a sum assured that
yes
every month which you have 50 cedis 5 years, you 40,000, 50,000.
You agree on that sum assured on the death benefit. Say be a 5 years policy in this one. Everyone say be a was sum assured of this. Now say policy so when you put now cover waiting period talk about it and also a death benefit of 40,000. It even though my 2 years now minion drew 3 years non can still me free more. My children are going to get the 50,000 death benefits.
Wow. Interesting.
If in a normal investment, it's not like that.
They know the amount.
And when I will be
yeah.
And maybe an interest can home. And I will be but this one makes it insurance. That makes it different.
So every education policy comes with
there's insurance component in it.
Okay.
So it's not just insurance is not just investment. It's like an investment in Kwan and can be into before say be on share insurance. Because probably ubetimi enya ebia investment better returns better than insurance, but you see the insurance is different.
Yeah.
Another one I made be trim or life no the one last one or life no you say. You see there's interesting policy be. So this policy you can give yourself 10 years. In this 10 years I can die or I can become invalid through an accident means or whatever it is. Okay. The 10 years no say why a policy says 10 years no me tua be a 500 every month. Say me woo within the 10 years pay this death benefit and this amount 200,000 to my immediate family, my state home policy.
Okay.
Wait me a share percentage because all my 4-3. You can even share. So we for 25% my way, for my way, from my way. And in the same policy, I will say if I'm able to survive
that 10 years,
10 years, and so give back my contribution to me.
With interest?
No.
So
most
interest.
of the policy without interest.
Okay.
Because if something happens, they are going to pay.
But yes, wow. But you can renew. Wait, additional 10 years.
Yes, with arrangement with the insurance company.
Say it's inevitable. Right. And then there are some key things we are looking at. Interna mama definition will flow and when I'm not really maybe some questions, but all these questions will go into the 10 things that what's a warfare was the and so what signing up into life policy. They all connected, but easy, sir. Easy, sir. There are clauses, sir. I will say we pay critical attention to one thing here. Was a bit me. Now you're defining.
Yeah.
You heard the 10 things.
Okay.
Your friend me amuesi. My call Peprah insurance in Peprah life.
Yes.
Semi babeto insurance policy. Answer me to an among you na pair a be me ponosa me ba wono. Den, and it was say me who no metias answer.
But that's these things are key. And also by now me share internet. It's something that me because I'm a article published here 2020 or so. Instead of so me call Google, I'm a boy 10 things you need to know before you sign on to life policy. Boss is here, Ebeba. Yes, and I've listed all the 10 things.
I see.
So it's still there. Now, Eddie kind. So as you are stepping out to go and do insurance, Fanny say we need insurance. I know they are not too critical. Insurance company are calling are there no problem. So over Peprah life insurance company. First thing, know the type of policy you want to do.
Okay.
You see, oh share me definition anymore. Me church mono. Because insurance
now for the BFT online.
For the BFT,
that was the first one.
Yes, so it's there. So information you have. Now, Osha idea what first thing you need to know is the type of policy. And some people the type of policy, no. Most of because insurance is risk, transfer of risk, and so the fear of something. And then I want to say Entina me can statement be minister Hannah me can Canada say me this personal insurance should be bought rather than sold. We can't answer we say na so kota no kota ne won kota nya de krona. No, it's not the same. So when I say it should be bought, it's like the scenario now the man, you know, you are leaving your house to go to, let's say, the market to buy tomatoes. And when you get to the market, you see that there are a lot of sellers. And you have option. And to be who the opposite way then. Auto. Now, because I sold that, I just say, "Utu fear no," and I will say, "Obi su tomatoes no watchem." Or no pen no watchem wo.
Yeah. Don't know any options.
Tomatoes, to remu a, wo hwe na ho amrekra, wo ni options.
Wo so bia na wona ya wuntimi so
nkwa. Wo so ntimi nkwa bia, it was wafa ne sa, den so kanya wo mpe.
Yeah.
I say ho amre, that's wafa ne sa. You see the difference? So that scenario you gave is the perfect one. Go out, know, and before you're going to know your fears. Because the type of policy is key. Ebi ananya me ma na person me insurance man. Was me bia me parents would that. But me fear and say me ye adwuma me wo mo frank to abi omu a den hye no ma ya to ho. Maybe that's my fear.
Yeah.
But because I didn't go out to look for it, na mo obi beton ma na beton funeral policy for me ma na ma me. You see the difference? So the first thing is know the type of policy, and you can know this when you go out to fish for information, knowing your fears and what you want to transfer.
So for example, me fear eyo wu.
Yes.
And my second fear me dachi nkwala school fees. And also me fear betimi aye say me maami ebewu a me nisika me de beye. I'm trying to define some of the fears we're talking about. And also we fear betimi aye say between 1 to 10 years bibi betimi to me.
Obi so cry fear ye say after 60 years me call retirement me pension so better. She share ben na metimi aye de ato ho a me call retirement assign me pension metimi nya sika foforo bi de aka ho abebo me ho bra.
Right. And so the first thing is define your fear.
Yes.
Okay.
And that will help you to know the type of policy you should go for.
Right.
But yeah, good. Then the second one, when you're not going to sign the policy, you're probably be cooling off period. Or other jurisdictions being their one friend free look cancellation. You see, Obu say, oh, agent ne buy medical insurance. Yes. But fine, agent na ba. Or say agent ne buy no, be can say. The agent na can you no. So sign policy ni wie. Na the policy document brewa. Law no say, oh, about 30 days. The book say 10 days to 15 days to 30 days, depending on the policy on the company.
Okay, good.
Who was that period, to go into the policy? Now what should I say? Bibi wo and the agent now the return a bra. Now when in one, you can go and cancel the policy, and if the initial premium
Oh, okay.
So you have your friend cooling off. I say like why she need so be cool off. So you have that grace period sort of.
So if I understand, insurance for the bit me who say nimpa no be insurance no, he could be or she could be under duress.
Exactly.
And the afena on one kasa na kuma atwe ne yemu no. Obetimi asan ko after looking and studying through the documents na
say. No say we need them penny ni.
Muka tell me say me waiting period 3 months. 3 months. But me buy sana 6 months. The same to me my cancel.
Exactly. So you have that period.
And there's no penalty for this?
No. So you have to do it within the cooling off period. So when you do it within the cooling off period, that's it.
Which is important, therefore, that answer no best sign up no. I will say who the cooling off period.
Exactly. Say we are me toying. It me how many days na me kwana me many kind of many nje ho a it me abase me be cancel. You should know that.
Right.
It's very key.
Right.
Then we are afraid be waiting period. To cooling off no main confuse with the waiting.
Okay.
Waiting period is a cooling off now you're okay with the policy. You see, when you're okay with the policy, you say be a policy na cover me my debt, my funeral policy. Insurance my dream no better I say be I wouldn't say my be in the next month, Dr. Kasoba and I would dim me and I will be insurance. So that I
right.
Until Obama your friend waiting period. So I say train a baby and son I didn't car say what can I say is here more yambu tuya no.
Yes.
It's here yet tuya.
Okay.
Until about 6 months. Say train. She said I didn't can want some say see within the 6 months yintia. No case we have say buy waboka. Because then insurance na you know dream who say maybe you knew before and son I to me cover by
debut.
But what I say?
Ma ti the mu kan but yen nkyire mu kakra. Ten ho kakra man. Me maame. Yen ka say we nya cancer. Oni BP and oni yade bia. Or even o BP mpo a. Ne ba water crade. And o free go afọ aba besere me. Ekwan so oba mfimfim baby na accident kosi.
Oh great.
And we
yes. Why insurance?
My insurance life policy waiting period no 6 months. Me ye 3 months na me ma me ewu. O ba ka je me ntia. Accident na we.
You see insurance is beautiful. When you read it and understand it's very beautiful. Do you know that this waiting period doesn't cover accidental death?
Okay.
Because insurance are dream will say
yes.
No, you come bring the first.
Yes.
Into true accident, you will pay. So we are in there. No chakra accident they will pay.
Okay.
Right. Accident they will pay.
Matthias.
Matthias.
And then let's define their Ebema insurance like I say yentia.
So the Ebema insurance like I say own tia. Also, there are side accidents. There are a lot of means between a first there. In insurance, and again say maybe there are precondition diseases be an answer bibi shaho. Yeah, be a any panabet me kuno before. Until they are giving you unim dada. So, and when you're going to do the insurance, they'll give you a proposal form.
Yeah, I know.
And they will ask you who are BP, who are then, all those things. But normally we don't complete. We give the agent, no, and answer or no, I will say no, I take care of you.
Okay.
But see, if the agent is taking no for you, you are the one going to sign. And the moment you are putting your signature there, know that you're going to you bind by all the things there. Okay. Sometimes they work on tipping a declaration we womb. Say ni pana chechi mama me and a matias and a matom printing. Teacher say bibi won't be no. Proposal form the basis of the contract.
Right.
In insurance, or court, the lawyer because the confirm, judge because the confirm proposal form now sign it. It forms the basis of the contract. So it's very key. Say proposal form no wa be ye wa de. And as a untia when you catch be aka ho na wa boa no ahwem. Aha, so it's key. But ni nyina mu no insurance ni say be a condition. Ti say wo ka say be a BP no ma take it, yes. Now insurance companies so was said yes say they can prove further.
Okay.
To see that, oh, okay, BP, no, what level, whatever it is, it be a medical examination for
February. Because I was going to ask, say, may better insurance policy for Peprah life. Are you not, as an insurance or insurance provider, supposed to also make checks to confirm that Mena may baba cancer mono, yesabi and no crank and a mediana?
Okay, may that say. So it's insurance. Some make kind beautiful. Your principles be insurance more. We call them the basic principles of insurance. One of them is the principle of utmost good faith.
Okay.
So it's different from other contracts. Insurance is different from other contracts. Other contracts, if you are a kota deal or a beer kumase KGT market, manya shirt to be or yet come on. When everyone said in that contract, you can let the buyer beware. I think they could feel that a bula who to be found cover what by insurance, we have the principle of utmost good faith. And the utmost good faith has two key principles under it. The first be non-disclosure and misrepresentation.
Okay.
And what insurance, any insurance company is for both. Me and my insurance, the principle is on me to disclose every material or relevant information correctly. I should not misrepresent. I should not hold any information from the insurance company.
All right.
So it's key. The same way insurance companies who through your policy or mamino, they're supposed to also be disclose everything, and they are not supposed to misrepresent anything. At insurance company, no, on other cases, let me say okay. I'm just want to verify you. Even with life, we can say okay, go and do medical check, and now go also to say okay. Here's some assurance. We can say okay, yes, you're your hospital. You per se, you do your call doctor or no your medical check. But aside that, you are still bound by that principle to make sure that you give the accurate yes.
I see.
That is insurance principle.
Right. In the waiting period, no. When they be decided,
is the insurance company.
Insurance company.
Yes.
Me in fa me pen ko say me insurance company me person me be insurance but me waiting period me pay 2 months.
It depends. And to call now 2 months the insurance company say no. Yeah, farmer why intimia because say them di kaka you know. A contract. I saw continue obi fee. Then the partner say ha me fee am pet dog. Now me more dog baby me ba make keeping say it's for you between you to agree. If the person say no, you look for another house.
Right.
Your your dog.
Right.
Aha. So that is how it is.
And the fourth one.
The third one we call it surrender period.
Only a fourth one. Because
so my type, my cooling off, my waiting. Okay, so the fourth one, surrender period.
Surrender period.
Yes. So no retreat, no surrender.
David.
What's that? Aside cooling off, what started to be a waiting period, so I shall see. A bedu baby now feel why you say, okay, me and Mikaya after 1 year meeting in your bill.
Yeah.
They kind of more timid meeting.
I know she
they say meet me, but meet me. You can surrender. But in insurance, say surrender not just say time of buying na meet me say me nye bill na meet me nya bibi free even the money I have paid.
Oh, okay. All right.
So
Matthias,
normally in outside because I cancel, I'm friend cancellation. So time ben and bet me across surrender my policy. Na me amzika mitua ye no me nya bibi free me.
Yemfa sa 10-year life insurance in example.
Yes. Say I'm here 10 years.
We 10 years.
Yes. Good. My year be 5 years. Say yes kind of more to me. I know she to me. Never catch almost say person be say me surrender my policy no. Before me your policy na should know the surrender period. So which period na me kosa me nya biewa me nya kakra.
Do we have an okay. So trust.
Be my policy almost say 24 months. That's 2 years. say because me nya bio na me pese me nya bibi free mu a I have to wait till 24 months.
Oh.
And yes sir,
that you have to continue, you have to continue paying.
Yes, till 24
months.
Before I sign my surrender no matimi anya bibi. Even though I can cancel the policy at 12 months if the surrender period is 24 months. But if I cancel at 12 months, I'm not going to get anything because me meet surrender period.
Not even with Sika will no. Insurance company now for Sika.
For Sika D.
For Sika D. Why are they?
See, let me explain this way. So the insurance principle is very beautiful. So 80, maybe slow risk be, and I may bow and chance say, person transfer risk in amount, which is equal to cost. The cost is 100,000, but the whole month will give me 50 cedis. And send a watch 100,000 mammy
after service no.
How are you going to get 100,000?
Oh, so we invested me 50 cities and
exactly. Abra, if you waiting period 6 months, after 6 months, I can come back to you.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the premium saying.
Yeah.
50 times 6, on your way. So you have to invest that money, lock it up somewhere for a longer period to get that interest.
I see.
That is why these are some of the benefits, the implications of these clauses. A insurance company just says can't get one. And insurance is a pool of similar risk. Into obisu strong risk, he lock up those money for a period so that he can get that benefit, that investment.
Right.
It is a obane, no so much now buy a bejusi kakwa. You'll be losing. Remember, it's also a pool. It be a wono within after 6 month period no. Oh, they are not happy. But remember, somebody in the pool has already taken.
You bet me up and says assessment and pay 20 crime and bet me up. And an insurance company is supposed to pay.
Where is the money from?
I see.
Oh, so we need to when you're doing insurance, don't go as if it's your own coin. Right. No, it's a pool of funds from people with similar risks.
Waiting period, surrender period. Wedding Kaka say a insurance companies in a bed decide.
Yes.
But from the NIC and regulators, more at least set out period be that okay, waiting period minimum and we say yes maximum and we say brosa.
Okay, so from where I sit, you ensure that set it up. But the whole thing is policy be a back out to be an insurance company policy would be piano. They first bring it to the regulator for us to vet.
Yes.
And as we are vetting the policy before it comes out for them to sell, we'll look at all these clauses. All of these will come up for us to discuss. Until like I said, waiting period normally is 6 months, most of the policies. So it means that even though you're in certain setting, but you know there's a standard
for the 6 months. No?
Yes.
Right.
It's there.
Surrender period, EB. Metria ebia sa 24 months aso but moko na moko hu say na meja 2 months bi ewo mu do I have to pay that 2 months answer ya kase 24 months na so and also because of on paper 24 months na so nti we je bi wo mu kra pa so
no you be collapse but
okay
for your question no once you need to, once I say, who transfer risk, you have a responsibility. Who are said there, be also when your policy anymore.
Okay.
And what said about when I say, you have to make sure that you are paying the premium. Now when you are no better than your sikano, now say you are invested. Now what's the here with me and your it maybe the company what the company can do and they say, okay, you want to surrender, you want to sell the car, come and pay. Now it takes you to the 5th one. I think it's the 5th one.
Okay.
Which is the surrender benefit.
Okay. Yanko benefits.
So period naso. Now 24. Let's say the period was 24 months. 24 months. What you be aso. Now, what benefit are you going to get?
What should I get?
What should you get? Policy. Remember, policy is a 10 years policy. Yes, so wait me a surrender 24 months. 24 months. What you aso. We say no, mean 8 years na aka ho no nti person dey see here. do they pay all your money for you? Like, see, kind of work here for 24 months, say 100 cedis.
Yeah.
100 cedis times 24.
Okay.
When I say 2,400,
yes.
Any be interest. Ubenya usika ni na. And I said, what benefits are you going to get? This is something you need to know the time you're signing the policy.
Okay. What does the law say? Because
the law says per the policy, depends on each policy, but most of the time, you're not going to get everything.
So 2,400. Hey,
because okay. So
me betray me created me yinka say me pieto so kokao. That's me.
No, you see, remember that a policy no one somebody is servicing your policy.
Okay.
But what I say?
And
somebody is servicing your policy. So what you any power or ye juma.
Yes.
We are paying all these people.
Right.
A policy no criminal is not sitting somewhere. It's an investment. Insurance company also have to go and call for early investment. It will be at 10 years. Also, say 2 years over by Jusika. Note that the insurance company all corner it will come with a penalty.
Yes.
And there are other policy administration costs. But there be a till free bank. And I say be a controller. If you look at even if the agent or by commissioner you see there are a lot of costs on your policy that you don't know. Oh, why do you mean I say me 100 at all? There are a lot of costs. Even 100 now to be agent on sign also be commission.
But 100 day me tree. Within that 24 months no. What do you mean 100 the akwa you business o? Also ka kraba so amount.
Yeah, so the investment. Investment ko yi my.
How do we know?
No, that's what I say to you. In terms of the freeze basis be buy, you know. So understand that first thing, say usika no GN, do be 2 hour ebe high. And we say insurance there's a risk in it. It will be 100 na utu no crown, who say 100 no crown, a component will cover for the risk. Make us away 10 years. Be education policy. You bet me see after 2 years. And they have to pay.
Yeah.
And I also told you, say insurance is a pool of risk.
Yes.
And the worker, no man shares a one within 2 years, no. If you need 100 about within the 2 years.
Yeah.
For even risk and your maturity, for the risk, will be almost a 2 year. So if you look at all these,
any administrative cost,
and call it for investment and it also comes with penalty.
Yeah.
So all this will affect your benefits.
And I also much your mommy.
It is it's in the policy. And per this education we are doing, just I want you to understand that Sikana airban, if you want to surrender, the benefit will not be the same money, say 2004. So as you are signing the policy, let them know our acts. Say me 10-year policy no. Surrender period near some say 24 months. It's okay. 24 months, they do what I'm saying to us we na surrender. How much will I get? What is the rate? Okay, 3 years mean to me surrender. Menya saying 4 years mean to me a menya saying 5 years mean to me a menya saying 6 years mean to me a menya saying 7 years.
All these are supposed to be spelled out by the insurer.
Yes.
Okay. And he say, okay, let me put the question this way. More regulators, you know. Again, do you have an agreed beneficiary and a surrender benefit for 2 years or for the period? No, and now we're leaving out to the insurance company to decide.
So as I said earlier, see, life policy no is different from motor. Also, you are bringing your idea from the motor. Also, life you need exact to say be a premium. And life policies no is different. Your funeral, your education, it is as and when cases by cases. The policy be on the back to be it counts for vetting.
I see. But I asked that question because insurance company be bet me ayo bi wagadere ebu no kum. Say ebia ne pekone sebe wanko school. Ono so anye due diligence. Okoye wie no hu say ebia period no was the maturity period no was 10 years. Nipa na be 8 years. Afi o hwe ontimi. Obekona a provider and say I'm giving you 10% surrender benefit. Who then decide that no 8 years there also more or maybe less?
You see, so as I said, the policy he signed, which has been vetted by the National Insurance Commission, will have that.
Okay.
And there's no way NIC will approve a policy for 10 years and say 10 years, 8 years, pay 10%.
Okay. I'm just an example.
Yeah, I understand. And such person, that's why I brought these files. you just direct the person to National Insurance Commission office.
Anybody.
Number 6. No.
Yeah, go point 6.
It's number 6 here. You know, policy loan.
Policy
loan. The entire made way can when you say, you know, normally people think say, okay, insurance. Almost say, oh, you buy me loan. Normally, I'm catch your mama more pound more market, no. You buy my loan. You buy my loan. Which 1 year, my loan. Which 2 years, my loan. Oh, I think I can insurance in your bank. Insurance in your bank, my loan. Oh, insurance is not bank.
And your crocodile John.
And your crocodile John.
Okay, right.
But just that you see, obi to be far biano credit no what twisting kakra.
Okay.
So there's loan in insurance, life insurance, but we call it policy loan. So if I say me year life insurance, me pay 500 every month. My year, and first I know when you can come for policy loan. They will state when you can come. Yes, oh yeah, 2 months is maybe policy loan. No, obu 1 year because you need to accumulate some fund. Obu 2 years, 3 years. Okay. Then, maybe my 2 years. Me kwako me ho me ya the education policy ama me ma university. But say your SS no kwa yedeni. Then I mean your insurance. Should I go and surrender? I've told you that when you surrender, you lose because there will be some penalties and administrative costs to you. So what can I do? I can go to insurance company and say, if I don't want me loan kakra, me policy me person me twem. But me here sikazi akwa ko SS. So that is where it makes way for you.
Okay.
It will say canon, bet me a more portion, it be a 50%, 20%.
Of whatever. How much you've contributed and now of how much you will get in.
How much you have contributed.
Oh, okay.
As a policy loan.
Okay.
Okay. Now policy loan, what's the word loan? It's just say also exactly.
Okay.
It's no ojia. Omo period be so kotua. So but one kotua, it has implication when the policy matures.
What are the implications?
So the simple implication here I can say a public but here say me fan say me sika no 2000 and eda ho. And ma kwaje 500 loan. So loan am kwaje 500 say me sika na about 1005. But you see in effect because me ka say loan ti no omonte me sika 2500.
Okay.
Ebe cost 2000. And what it means they say interest we can down a interest. Into interest e ba sa sika no ho no. Interest e ba sa sika no ho no. Ebe on 2000. Pajati ase na e come. At the end of the day eno and ebe determine because interest no count with contribution ebe determine sika benya at maturity.
Right.
But so when which means the company has to now deduct 500 from the 2000, and the interest will be on 1005.
Oh, I see.
It's the case at the end of the policy, no. Because you didn't pay your loan, you're not going to get that.
Into a into 500 keke. No, like I said, maybe loan 500 into multi 500 free. I also multi 500 with interest based on 2000 interest anchor.
Exactly. Because I can one
yes, sure.
And that one will lead us to the next one, which is partial withdrawal.
Okay.
And to partial withdrawal and the difference between policy and partial withdrawal. Partial withdrawal means you can know when you can come for it. But oje partial withdrawal, I know they won't make you back.
Okay.
Eh, me can my beji half, my GB. Say it's different from the loan. Loan the bambo sama betu shim policy. But the budget partial withdrawal no ebenya effect when the policy matures because nisika na that one na yield interest no eso beti now the interest will be on the money left.
Okay. A sa policy loan any partial withdrawal you spend time kakra.
Okay.
My first question ni me contribute 100 cedis every month.
Yes.
Me hu be kire me beje 500. Say me tria back the loan na. Do I say that okay first na me tria 100 cedis. Now because of loan na me beji enti me tria be 550 Ghana cedis. Sorry, 150 Ghana cedis and I be 120 Ghana cedis to make up for the loan. And now so me tria no 500 cedis money bese na me beji enti.
Okay. So you see it's dynamic. It's not static.
Okay.
And the insurance company loan you can have this arrangement. The loan maybe 6 months, maybe 2 years. and I say my monthly premium no they be made 50 back home.
Okay.
So that what can so both ways can work.
Okay.
It's all about you and insurance company agreeing and communicating. That's all.
And it's how my okay. Say my catch on say yebema ubisia yebema ubisia. Is it to say that insurance companies that clients to just get them to contribute to the pool and
so let me say that insurance company is an entity. Yeah, on what see who. They say New Day TV see ho. And now we year juma we before year juma. Someone said that anything. 80 fancy obi akwa abonten o year juma New Day na kwa bibi. Yeah, the ni na so wa. O say oh you will not be happy.
Me major life.
The effect is that is why we talked about the second policy, what is the cooling off period or the free look cancellation. Enti enim say any human institution yi there. Sabi den ya obi betimi akwa bibi akoton no kwan bi so. Enti wo saa period no. Say nkrofo ka say mama loan no nti na me sign policy no way mama nhwe say loan it is saying. Patrati ase. Enim saa na wakwa mpacho me sign policy na me say menya loan. Enya saa dia within the period please cancel. You see why these clauses are important?
Are very important.
So that is why it's important. Until you have that, until we are me strong, we are not winning. We say I can kind of thing. But you see, the responsibility you have is that get the policy, let somebody help you
to
understand. That's all. Even so, background na me na memba, my National Insurance Commission, Mr. Mukotwa policy bi wo ha. Say canon. Mr. Musa mama mi loan, mun chechi mama. Ye be chechi mama. Why we have to, oh yeah, Jessica, a public institution. Even when we have to call the insurance company manager to come, there has been cases. I'll call the manager and will be the way biaba. Brana one kasa in our presence, policy in here, chichiman and tiasi.
Okay.
What chichi mama na?
0.8, yeah, Brennan.
80.8, you know, we are talking about claims process and documentation.
Okay. From partial withdrawal, we go to claims process.
Yes. Idea ba kwa what one you saying. Ebi anu ma edit we ne kakra.
Okay.
Claim process idea wo ho nyina ye say. Hu say we your policy no. Enhehye be na da ho. Because when your policy kaka say we your policy. Pacho. Every policy document we ma obi a call a chire pa. Bon say claims e wachiri. Policy document what do be o di mu na hwe. The process ente saying documentation be na be here because me your policy ama me for funeral. At least me or me policy no me age, me mama age. And you will say claims here, they will require your mother's baby ID card.
Okay.
To confirm the age you
age
gave.
na also no.
Yes.
E because no mama wu ye, wu hia ska dia ya de.
Now I can documents out now the aba. So no, understand it. And it's in the policy. And if you don't understand it, let the company explain it to you. It's very key. Time needs and no be a friend passion.
Where we claims no.
Come dey and
okay. Sa age asma okay.
Yes.
Ene obia wa Ghana card. How important would this Ghana card be for claims processing?
It's very, very key. See, I'm work case with them where you intimi and decide here because age na a problem. Kakra. Once a life policy they are no quite most of them they have age limits. And to boy say 60 years yenye mano, 65 years yenye mano, 70 years yenye mano. Aha. Enti okwaya ombeju obia me maame ombeji ni date of birth. Enti usa obuha opese ohu say 60 years omonye nti no. Na wate o ame age ne so e de aba bia 55. Na o maame afiri mu. Omo say oh, ye hia ID card na ye nya de se ye no. ID card is so kofa ba age ye wo so nya.
Entire.
Into intimi famba.
Hey. Ono so usika kokamu.
Usika so koka ho.
But is it me say minimum age because eja omo time ye wo.
But onye Ghana card.
Obi. I don't know.
The Ghana card no age. Me mama say yeah brand mo offer name you na tena sin say oh time wa we Nigeria buy ye na then. Any man age. But what I say. So insurance company no ono na dwum na nya say bia all the be determine mama age. But what he's saying say the other man who underwriting no asem si a SNN ye
provide it.
because me am eti hey untimi nwome 74 and was our woman 80. It's not possible. The same person. It is a micro policy me the 74 na call ya. Na me wuna you say 80 ya. Enyamia.
Indeed. You got the last one so.
80 last one and last two near back here last period.
Okay.
And anti baby aka so be into 2 years. Na asema kosi no. Aha. Enti company wo koya me so wa said say so to utua. Na said na wo say utua no. Me say it is a bosom we mentua. What is the implication?
Okay.
Now mentua na BBC ambetua. So you should know the lapse period. Unto company will betting am say, oh, 3 months continuous we entua na BBC yentua. It means that within 2 months we entua na BBC ambetua.
Nti say 3-month period na we entua BBC a we sikana we training na ahegu.
So BBC we entua.
Hey. How about okay? Minimum life there are a motto there are condition clauses. How about life? For example, maybe scenario. For example, me your life insurance mommy. Okay. I'm a maybe 4 year away. Say me tria akopem maybe a tema me be
life
funeral there and they would be
yes.
Na me na me guso a me tua no fofi antoata na me mo me firi mu
Yeah.
me ma me da so tiase
Yeah.
me firi mu no emu ye mua ye baba ye me ma me ye bia na condition clause say we ntua 3 months ya cancel 4th month ye baba ye me yi na me ma me so ayem hihie no nso di wu
yeah. We scenarios na come upon, but you see all the scenarios makes insurance beautiful.
Yes.
Because you see in the policy who can bebre no e she cross ni shem say who policy holder na won tua so who are remember also so she policy na CBO they will have to your beneficiaries have to go for your benefits your death benefit
life insurance am ye dia ma obi no
yes
me sha ase bi
yes
okay
also sha ase bi una ye main policy own nakasa
okay
and I will extend their cover ma many on can but see it's so beautiful say who mom kwajo benefit we are now they waive the premium. But they waive the premium. Anytime one baby be no call, but Johnson Benyane there.
Oh, sir.
It's beautiful.
Oh, sir.
You see, it's beautiful.
I see.
I see. If you say what won't see a child, mommy didn't know.
All right.
What yes now would you know free? What crowd free me a child benefits no more. So say I don't. But now they waive the premium. And anytime one will be also some benefit here.
Lapse period.
Yeah.
And the infant say my year 3 months be. I mean my year lapse period near 3 months.
Yes.
My year me 2 months. I mean me the 2nd month and 3rd month no. And me course me kwa kotua. Ebi bibi nti. Maybe a day before the 3rd month no.
Yeah.
If the 3rd month doesn't elapse. Now I pay within the 3rd month now. Am I still in my lapse period? And now so my forfeit me contribution.
So if the condition says after 3 months, so 3 months if you don't pay 3 months, you don't pay 3 months. Into 2 months, 3 months no. Once there be on my time or more say maybe I say 24th of every month. So 24th of month every month. Into 24th of February went here. Scan your account moment me ante. 24th of March now you April you no 24th you will be at 20th.
And what could you?
And na bibia kosi. Still you are within
within that period.
And swing.
Okay.
So 24th of April no swing. And I also went here after. And the period is 3 months.
Like 25th in the BBC.
And the 3 months won't here.
Okay. But how about the 24th now?
I said 24th never till it if you are lucky. Maybe a C24th no, but that time now premiums will go through.
Okay.
It means that they are covered.
Yeah, the next one.
Now the last one here complain
or
redress. You see, yeah, you say assembly and then you cry as a witness. No more sign. So understand. And this one, I'm begging the insurance companies. My main farm in Santo is I am main power much say. Any pan policy here, let a person know that any grievances be a baby no. Say insurance company be now or they are not happier. they can seek redress with the National Insurance Commission. Tell the people. Very, very important because you see, a basa, a who crowd insurance company, no? Because when he comes there, we are going to still use the principle. But also, your society now, they come who say, Obuha company na can the same thing. The same time company can na yebeka. But the mere fact say you company now wo can sa on Jindi.
Yeah.
But National Insurance Commission say, oh, this is the insurance principle. Say nature. The company can only see you. Sana ya. One say, yeah. So you have to direct the person.
Ghana institutions is regulators.
No.
Ghana institution be and yamope.
Me buy my board principle. The my boss in na idea me so much him say sana ye juma. When the person comes, we are going to work with these things.
Madam be sending me message.
Okay.
Na okay. Any. Please ask him. When someone goes for a loan, the bank makes insurance for the person.
Okay.
When the person dies, the bank goes for insurance from the insurance company. As in the person claims the bank claims the insurance. I'm sure that's what you're trying to say. My question is, if the person stays alive and is able to complete payment of the loan, what happens to the insurance?
Okay. So it's very simple.
Yes.
It's like you have done insurance for your car for 1 year. If you drive for 1 year and nothing happens, what happens?
Okay.
But what I say, you have a question. What for your car insurance? What also insurance 1 year, motor insurance 1 year, renewable. Opa is drew up renew with me renew by for. To 1 year, 3 and see. What happens? You go for your money. You see, me say yenti insurance na say. Insurance is different from banking. Yes, I say no. Tina de bia mechanics no. Men kase bia scanner wutia no. Premium na wutia no. Sabi wutia say a savings. Me say
Matias.
Men nya wa adwen sa.
We seek to baby na ochine bi wa sha
pa. I cause some idea no. Who say me din kaka say you are scared of something. You are afraid of BB. And I'm say I didn't see that risk na cost. Cost is huge. Enti no na wugina so pe baby do ho akotwere. Why na afia so akọ National Health Insurance say? Or health insurance. Na health insurance ka premium what you am fana de ma no.
Obi en ho be.
It doesn't happen.
Complaints ben na eya mota receive pa with life. Any ekwan ben ye be fa so a ye be address some of the issues na eba no.
Eti complaints you receive are based on this and na motivate me. I'm the sure these 10 things you need to know before you sign on to life policy. Etubam bebre na obi o say we cases that we have resolved. I will just time need or say me more company needing. So this company agent came to my workplace on November. I agreed to do the policy, but I informed them they should deduct on January 2024. To my surprise, they started the deduction the same month. You see, and to go first one, we didn't know why policy. Or see, oh, measure say we can say in December, 2023, baby. Or see January na measure say because obu ha oni affordability. Oh, Satan no say bibia free so no abeye. We so je koye na okope commission ti no, okoye na de na koto so. But my mean too for say. That person will say, and then I can say, I resolve your way but then I can say, if you're not ready, nothing pushes you say, I don't know buy na sign a permanent call.
Agent in the top pressure, say agent way.
You see what top pressure more, but sabi, I want to work sign on a better. And you catch agent and say, oh, my job from a Philly BBA, my name Kuta, January, Branabeji. Only him.
Yeah. And tomorrow is over the same.
Oh, when we wrote to them. Oh, Emma almost de say when no answer back of you back of wasam titi nipa mienu asam eti aba say no na yeso trauma which yes letter that so
okay
to the company said they should clarify the issues no ba said we acknowledge receipt of your letter dated 15th January it is our time no buy and we apologize for the inconvenient cause to aboni panidin waha as per the petitioner request we have accordingly cancelled the policies and refund process as a result. Oh, okay. It will say no so moon you didn't let any call na no ma jatum so my mfonso o ma cancel o ma refunding
Then be no.
Yes. When says we share the case now. And also say my policy or policy needing one with the company matured in June 2022. And I say I'm taking my money, but they are deducting me. To when so company here, Bebre obi shame me sure say they have this complaint. The policy was 10 years as soon. Ya tuama no. Babon say deduction and that's where then. So deduction after maturity, as your concerns ever. It was your come out on a response in a buy, you know. We write in response to your petition received from National Insurance Takrade branch on behalf of Dean Waha, a client who expressed his displeasure about service of this company. Into what can be or say later she informed the officer that there's no longer interested in the new policy. Barbara. It will show Omar refund this Ikana, don't teach you.
Omar refunding
now. Also, must respond.
Okay.
Eddie Amano, I cancel policy. And say, I'm also so
I see.
It's deduction after maturity, as so another. We say so, dear no. I say, I sign on to a policy from the above insurance company. I went to their office to file for my claim. So I was calling the office to follow up and to wait any delay.
Okay. Delay in what?
Maturity. The time now so 5 years be aso. Also so amutu yama no. Omo ye no kwana bra. It's no sad now the National Insurance Commission. Yeah, they call you know and they also paid into mkutu amount no crowd ha. Oh, FFF and but message man son I'm sure. So these are some of the issues that comes for us to help.
Very interesting issues. Very interesting ones. Anyway, so ye diba be wi kra no afutu no ebe yeden. Wedding kan abubobi so that yema yenin na ho sa abo wo. Yanko school de ye pese ye bibi di boy ye da chinti. Yen ma obi enkan ma yen. Dem biem na we de beka ho for and when the surprising thing. When him say yeah school pono mutabu ye fa so.
Some would say munim.
Ye dwin say enim o.
Obi adwum na ne brofo.
Ye dwin say enim. And now no madam bi o ye complain na me sa ma ye we o mutiti mi. The same thing.
Yeah.
O mutie ne tie. O sa di metrie wi kodwo metrie o mu na so teme. Afutu no be
Me that say insurance afutu on there they make me kind say insurance is very very important. Insurance ehun hia. Hwe oman a akọ omanim nyina omontoto insurance ase. Oman a akọ omanim nyina e pese etu kwan kọ ho nyina no omontoto insurance ase o. Nti adan nti na ye duru yanim no etutu insurance ase. Me mesre. Se bia ye generation we say no. Mafutom de ama obi a ye generation we say no a e bia ye twam no. Ya ante ase papa. Benra na me ne mereto na ye di nkomobi na me kan say sanke ye call back to be a SS any JSS na ka ye the course bi ka ho ye curriculum no ho ye bibi ti say bia insurance investment and savings for JHS for SS because you see when we were growing up we didn't have the culture of saving it if you ye adwuma na bi etu 1,000 cedis na prekope peja okosoro ne ma 3,000 pe bebi a otebo se wodan no watu but ubisa ho say so can me cost to be ametena and I live within the 1,000 because that 1,000 is so me and a man say sashe and like 2,000 extra na minya ye no me saving it for even 2 years 24 months I would have done greater things ye hwese sesia no obadwen say wow enwa you bet me I say levels JHS, SHS, even universities they have non-real courses, non-exam, exam. You only when university HUAB.
Yeah.
You come here dance kakra. I want treat me up, but no trouble exam near day. You bet me I say levels no, any technical and other schools in now. You pay levels insurance. It will be a bit PBR no, not be or never be home, especially from Krano.
Yeah.
It's my who bear 10 years no. We have a different society.
I mean, that's it, Mr. Richard Peprah Agyei. I've enjoyed all this education, and I'll be posting it on my YouTube channel as well because it needs to go far and wide. We need to, and I believe this will have a lot of comments about it because a lot of people don't understand so many things are and pay yakin. But my menasi, me that's the pass. Eja, which me abeka ho ama, etimi edi enkomo.